antiderivative number 3. So here we have the indefinite integral from 0 to 3 of dt over the square root of the quantity of 4 minus t. So you have to check first. You can't just add 1 and do the reciprocal. Why? It's not a polynomial. Can you multiply? No. Can you divide? No, because you can't divide by a square root. So you're going to have to check, can you do a u sub? And then is this a regular, is this just an do I need it like an antiderivative formula like arcsine? It looks like it might be arcsine because there's a square root, but there's also a squared in arcsine. So the integral, I think it's 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. dx is the arcsine one. Anyway, so that's not what we have here. So we're going to use, in this case, a u sub, because none of these work here. So we're going to let u be the inside. And you should know what the inside is. It is 4 minus t. So what is du? It's the derivative of 4 is 0, so it's negative dt. And we're going to substitute in what we have. Clearly we have dt. It needs a negative, which means a negative goes on the outside. And we're going to sub in here. So negative dt is just du. So this becomes the indefinite integral, or excuse me, negative times the indefinite integral of 0 to 3 of negative dt, which is du over the square root of, what is that? It is u. So what do I get? So now we should rewrite, then take the antiderivative. So if we rewrite this guy, we get negative times the the definite integral. It's not indefinite. That's incorrect because we have limits of integration. My apologies for that. This is u to the negative 1/2 du. Now we're going to take the antiderivative of this. So we add 1 and do the reciprocal. Negative 1/2 plus 1 is u to the 1/2 times the reciprocal, which is clearly 2. And now we plug in our limits of integration from 0 to 3. Even before that, excuse me, we should not plug them in. We have to resubstitute back what u is. And u should be, as we know, is 4 minus t. So we get 2 times the quantity of 4 minus t to the 1/2, which is the square root, but who cares, over here. And now we plug this in, so it's going to be, I'm just going to put the 2 here. It doesn't really matter. You could put it on the inside or not. It's not going to make a difference. So we get, this is the square root, right? So it's going to be the square root of 4 minus 3 minus what? The square root of what? 4 minus 0. Okay? And you should simplify from there.